and Hitman was the eye candy for that card. Kind of, right?
1,000%. As any main event is supposed to be.
Okay, now, this card right here.
This shit right here, nigga.
What is the what's your eye candy for this? Is it Calico? Because
Daylyt and Lil King Los.
Talk to me.
Oh, you stood up for this. All right. Go ahead. Nah, keep going.
Talk to me. Like, what's your eye candy for this card, right? Because it's so many.
It's a fire card.
Like
top to bottom.
What's the one that gave you chills when they both said yes?
So when you compare Hitman and Cassidy for the eye candy, that's cool. You took a vacation, you went to Brazil, the girl that got her ass and her titties done, her thighs is all crazy and the pretty face and the long hair and all that, strutted down the street, that's your eye candy. I get it. But this card right here is like, she got a good job. She take care of a nigga. She feed a nigga. She look good. You know, it's that type of shit. You know, because we keep talking about Calico and Hitman as if like, first of all, it's not something that we all have to stop on July 10th to see. But even once you get past that, we talking about a possible, the most lyrical battle, bar for bar ever, is going down July 10th.
Okay, so we can't get into that right now.
We absolutely can. Because I paid for Daylyt versus King Los. Let's talk about it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit back and be the biggest fan in the room. I'm gonna sit back and be the biggest fan.
Are you gonna be able to say who won that year?
No, impossible. They're gonna say too much. They're gonna say way too much. That's the type of battle that sometimes there is no winner for. It's that type of battle. There doesn't have to be a winner for a matchup like that. It could just be some legendary bar fest, Eminem versus Royce the 5'9" type shit. Like, and just appreciate it. Just let it sit there. I don't need a winner for Daylyt versus Hoops. I don't need a winner for that. I don't know if I really purely have a winner for that. I don't need a winner for JC versus Chilla Jones. I don't need a winner for that.
That's real.
Just appreciate what it is, a moment. It's easy to call a battle a classic these days because we get so many battles. It was good, it was great, oh, classic, boom, they come and they go. But a moment, when you sit it down and you say like 20 years from now, we're gonna talk about that. That could be King Los versus Daylyt, absolutely.
I gotta say,
to finish that, it's not. That's why I said like, shorty take care of a nigga. She cook for a nigga. She look good. She take care of herself. She respectable. She independent. She's strong. She got a good job. The eye candy shit sometimes is like, the front page magazine cover is real nice sometimes. I start to read that fucking book like, this ain't what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you catch what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the eye candy shit is cool, but how many times have we gotten battles that people said we didn't ask for, we didn't want, or even random matchup, and it turned out to be groundbreaking?
Right.
So eye candy is not something that RBE goes for when we book. We look at something, we see a win in it, we see a possible classic in it, and we say green light. Sometimes the culture understands and sometimes they don't. And then on July 10th, if it goes down the way that we vision, we all gonna jump out there and say, I told you so.
Do you believe? Do you believe?
Basically.
Yo, but before I keep going on the card, I did see someone did try to jack the Do You Believe? You know what I mean?
Yo, listen.
I saw. You know what I mean? I saw this little beef. You know what I mean?
Me and my. No,
might have to get it copyrighted,
I was about to say me and my brother. No, that was Martin. I was about to say we saw him at Barclays. I did see him live though. Like there was a point where I damn near idolized Chris Tucker, man.
Yeah, Chris Tucker.
I love that man. I love that man. But when I saw, first of all, I just started getting added like 50 times on that post. And I think it's like an NBA post. It might be like the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Their IG or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got like 50 or 100 acts in there by now or some shit. So it's like, it's humbling and it's funny at the same time to see how fucking far reached that shit has gotten with the Do You Believe thing. You know what I mean? I'm still seeing people right now because we're dropping interviews, and at the bottom of the interviews I'm putting the address for July 10th. I'm putting Believe Music Hall, July 10th, here's the address, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I literally got fans right now, this week, today, finding out, oh, that's one of the reasons why he said it. Believe Music Hall.
Oh, they didn't even know what the heck.
So many thousands of people don't even know. Just thought I was just on the stage wigging out. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't think this could happen, do you believe?
Yeah. Like I follow a classic saying, like if once you got in the end zone, act like you scored a touchdown before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get up there and get turned out by the moment. I was in full control of myself. To me, I was like, this is battle rap. This is kind of a bar of what I'm saying. But they didn't fully get it. So now it's
it went
like,
over heads. It's all right.
Yeah. So now it's just like one of these culture things where I enjoy like everybody else. It's so good.
Daylyt, King Los, probably the most lyrical battle in the card.
Man,
Right?
The card in the culture. The most lyrical booked battle in the culture.
Facts.
Period.
And I seen you post these guys, Mickey Fags, you know what I'm saying? All these guys who's kind of talking about syllables and words and ransom. All these guys, like, I feel like the conversation, even Cassidy talking about like, yo, y'all can't be rapping 2 syllables and thinking y'all really rapping.
That was I just inserted myself into a little I see some of the back and forth. Shout out to my nigga RJ Payne, aka Rain Man. Y'all might know him as Rain Man in the culture. But RJ
you gonna have to make that work too,
yeah, matter of fact, I think I was going back and forth with him recently, maybe within the last couple of weeks. But shout out to RJ off battle rap, on the music side of things. One of my favorite artists.
Cooking right now.
One of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Like years and years I've been listening to that man. And I think he's got some back and forth going on right now where he's claiming like, yo, I'm the best. He just dropped that Leatherface part.
Yes.
I listened to that. I can see why he's so confident to say something like that. But you got people like Royce the 5'9", and Ransom and all these people chiming in, I think.
And they all dropping projects around the same time.
Being a hip hop head, I just reposted it out because if Royce is out here talking like yo Ransom and Ray and RJ and all that, like I fuck with y'all, but nah, I'm here. I'm all for that. I'm all for that, you know what I'm saying? And some of those guys need to be coming into the ring anyway. So
now Daylyt coming back.
Yeah.
Last year, a year ago, he battles Tay-Rock, has one of the most amazing. Like people feel like, yo, oh my God, Daylyt went up there. He set the bar at a whole nother level. This, that, and the third, right? Bringing him against King Los, another guy who's lyrically feels like he's one of the greatest ever to ever do this thing. How were you able to get that back again? Because this was an old battle that you kind of basically brought back that people always wanted to see. How were you able to make this happen? After Daylyt said all the crazy shit he said last year, you know what I'm saying? I see you and Chris having a conversation.
Daylyt got $4 million. You didn't hear it?
Yeah. I believe anything, man. Daylyt to do whatever, man. Listen,
It's max out.
Max out. $4 million. Come on.
He want $1 million just
ARP staying quiet like I don't know nothing about no money. No nothing. Remember, there's no limit to the black card. But
it's Calico. We're out here talking about money and whatnot. What's wrong with you, man? Combination of a lot of things, man. You got maturity. You got growth. You got timing. You got business. You got grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? For example, like me and Daylyt, even years ago, just getting back on track as men, no business involved, staying in touch over the years, continue to shake the tree as far as like if we're gonna do something or not. So it's a combination of all that.
Was it ever really bad between you and Daylyt, or was it always like when
the battle was canceled at that moment, it was bad.
Gotcha.
It was bad because for us it was the biggest card that we've ever done. You know what I'm saying? And the co-main event.
I remember that.
That's a big investment for the RBE team. Like you got Murder Mook's return versus Averb, you got King Los versus Daylyt, you got Big K versus O-Red at the time, you got Pat Stay versus Shotgun Suge at the time, you got Math Hoffa versus Geechee Gotti at the time.
Jeez.
You got Big T versus
God damn.
you got Big T versus Ill Will. You got you ended up with Pat Stay versus Danny. You ended up with Big K versus Iron Solomon. There's just so much that was on that fucking card. It's like a 10 battle card, like 8 main battles and like 2 1SKs or some shit like that. And then we started
Harlem top 10, opened it up.
Yeah, so then when we start having business issues, contractual issues, and interpersonal issues between RBE and Daylyt, it created a bad situation. So I think that I know RBE was pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And we lucked up and was able to salvage it to a degree. And shout out to my nigga Head Ice for that. He jumped in there. And shout out to King Los for taking Head Ice on 2.5 weeks.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So we salvaged it as best as possible. They showed up, they put on, they helped the event continue to be successful. That very night, Daylyt was texting me after he watched the stream talking about King Los. That very night of that event. Yeah, I mean, we continued to talk a little bit, and then I forget when it was. It might have been around the time, or maybe it was before Daylyt did a watch live on Ruin Your Day. I think Daylyt did a Ruin Your Day with Avocado doing the King Los versus Head Ice watch. It might have been around that time we got on the phone, and we just hashed everything out as men. Like he said how he felt about the situation. I told him all of the business stuff that happened, while RBE had that valid position. I told him the interpersonal side of things while we had a serious issue. He put out a blog, I had a blog out, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it got ugly, but it was something that never really, I think, continued to carry forward for both of us because we both continued to grow.
That's right.
Daylyt turns around, he puts that album on his website and then turns into the artist lane. Seriously, money.
TDE.
Ends up rocking with them, getting a record deal. RBE continues to do our thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, think about some of the situations out there that's hard to connect. Like imagine like you got two people that have a disagreement. This person takes off and this person's still down here. This person's always gonna look at this person like fuck you. Yeah. Because
but if we both winning, it's like
whether they admit it, like it happens in like man-woman relationships a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can take an ex. You know what I'm saying? If y'all cross paths and y'all are both happy, y'all are gonna show love to each other. Like, oh, how you been? Oh, I'm doing good to see you. If somebody's still bitter, still didn't get over you, still got a problem, or unhappy, still single, or whatever, you cross paths with that person, you'd be shocked. They throw you all this venom, like, damn, that was 8 years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. That's why, because they never came up to that level of happiness. You know what I'm saying? Daylyt doing all the things that he's doing and still being successful in RBE, that also cleared the lane for us to come back together and say, yo, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just continue to progress as people and also as businessmen, and that's what made it work.
So after the first one had got canceled, you had to bring in Head Ice, right?
Yeah.
This time when you came around to him, was it an easy yes on both sides? Was it like, yeah, I'm ready?
I won't call it easy and I won't call it hard. And the reason why it was neither one of the two is because we've kind of been talking about it and dancing around it for a year, for like a year. You know what I'm saying? Like our conversations is like, yo, what's good? Or we might troll each other, joke on text, just having fun. Or it might be he throws something. He's done fucking throw me random. I'll tell you one. Like I'd say about maybe like 6 months ago, he just randomly texted me like, yo, me versus Drag On. And I was like, interesting.
Who said that?
Daylyt.
That's fire.
Yeah, he was like,
Drag
he's like me versus Drag On. And he also wanted 40 Cal before Ill Will happened.
Oh wow.
Before 40 Cal debuted. Daylyt kind of wanted 40 Cal's return. You know what I'm saying? So those were like some of his ideas. Some of my ideas was like King Los prior.
Yeah.
You said Daylyt wanted 40.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I did 40. Yo, what you think Daylyt would have did 40?
Yo, shout out.
Heard for 46. 40. I love you, my nigga. Happy Father's Day.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Shout out to my nigga.
You know what it is. I'm just fucking around on this battle rap shit, my nigga. I know you dealing with your shit. Shout out to you, bro. You know what it is. But when it comes to this battle rap shit, you know, whenever you get your mind right 10 years from now and you want to have a rematch or an old school battle, you old as fuck, you get your ass on stage and you know what happened, your big bro, make sure I terrorize you again. I love you, dog.
I was going to ask ARP.